man, my drag's loose. She's still on. Where is she? What was that? Come off. I think it was a gar actually. It was small, whatever it was. It blew up on it though. Holy crap. Caught me off guard actually. Dang drag. I got a brand new reel on and I didn't tighten the drag on it, so when I set the hook, it was not a good hook set at all. She blew up on that frog here in this grass. Anyway, out here on Lake Toho once again, as always. Today though, throwing frogs. This is the actually the frog right here. This is the frog that I caught my biggest bass ever on artificials on. Weighed close to 12 pounds off of this one right here, just a black Terminator popping frog. Caught her at this time of year too. I actually caught her in August. It's July right now. This is when things get hot. Gets tough to catch them in midday, you know, once things start to get hot. But early in the morning like this, there's another one. There we go. They're in this hydrilla though. Frog bite is on right now. This little guy. I think the other one I had on was, it looked like a gar for some reason when I got close to the boat. I don't think it was. I think it was a smaller fish just like this one. Hammered it though. First one. And we're just sitting here power pole down. You just got to take these areas really slowly, no matter what you're using. Frog, flipping, speed worm's been working good here too. Whatever it is, you got to take these areas real slow. It's just the way these fish are in Florida. You can't run and gun. Too many people make this mistake of fishing way too fast here. I need to tighten that drag because it slipped again on that fish. There we go. Now one important thing you notice that I'm doing here is that I'm not popping this frog too hard. A lot of people like to really like pop these things and make a big splash and stuff. These fish, they don't want that. I found you're just kind of wasting your time when you throw it like that. You want just a light little pop, just a little, you know, bust on the surface like that. Just a little tap. That's all they want. And you don't want to go too fast. You want to make it real slow in this hydrilla. But that's a real key. It's just a small little pop like that. Another little one. Oh, it was a pickerel. He better not have cut my frog. Freaking pickerel. I don't know why, but recently those guys have been biting frogs. And their teeth, all they gotta do is a little one, so luckily he doesn't look like he did any damage. Their teeth will just slice your frog up. Oop. Oh! I don't like this reel at all. The drag is terrible on it. All it does is slip. Come on. This is a Shimano Corrado, I think K something. Shimano Corrado, and I do not like it. This is my first time using it. It casts all right. The drag seems to be pretty terrible on it compared to my Quantums. I just like my Quantums better. Everyone was raving about these Shimanos, so I decided to get one, and doesn't seem to be worth the money in my opinion. So far at least. Tighten it up a little more, see if that drag works a little better. Can't have drag slipping here in Florida, not in this hydrilla. I think that was a little better one too. Although some of these smaller fish are blowing up on it so hard, they look like big fish. Yeah, so far not a fan of this reel. I've lost 2 fish because of it. Well, the first one actually, to be fair, was because I didn't tighten up the drag, but now it's tight. I mean, that's about as tight as it can go. If it slips on another fish, I'm switching reels. I'm just gonna stop using this thing. So I'm just lightly tapping this frog, basically walking it like you would a regular walking frog. As you see, they'll walk pretty good. Once you get it down, it'll walk just like a walking frog. But there's something about that popping frog that these fish here on a lot of the lakes here in Florida just like better than a walking frog. There's times where that walking frog is what they want and they won't touch a popping frog, but I found that most of the time it's the popping frog that they want. Ooh. Ooh. Don't know what happened there. I think there's another small one. Frog slid up the hook. Another one about the same size. Blew up on it though. But you see how I let it have it? You gotta let them have it for a few seconds. It's like shiner fishing. You gotta let them run with it. That's the key. And that one, I don't know. I don't really like this reel, to be honest. Kind of felt like the drag slipped again. Yeah, it's slipping. This is a garbage reel. I'm gonna actually switch rods here. There we go. See, now it's a solid no drag slip hook set. Oh, it still come off though. Well, no excuse on that one. It just come off. It was another one about the same exact size. I don't know if you guys saw it on the GoPro or not. Same size. Not a big one yet. Still looking for the big one. But they're still biting the frog. They're slowing up a little bit. Going a little further in between bites. What, probably a good 15 to 20 minutes in between each bite. But they're still biting it. As long as they're still biting it, I can still get a big one on it. Come on, fish. Oop. I got you that time. All little so far. Where are the big girls at? That one came up and rode on it, but didn't grab it. Quickly jerked it away from him again. That's when he couldn't resist at that time. Right there, buddy, huh? Still biting the frog. I was literally just about to leave here. Maybe switch to a speed worm. But I think that just bought us some more time with the frog. Another little one. Again, I was literally just about to leave. You guys just keep wanting to keep me here, huh? I got you good, didn't I? Summertime frog bite here in Florida. Just can't beat it, even if you haven't got any big ones yet. All right, we are gonna move now. All right, off to the speed worm now. Oh, I just threw it right in front of a gator, son of a. You see him chase it? I don't know if you can see him on the GoPro. He's right there in front of me. I thought it was a log or something. Oh, he's coming right to it. He's gonna come right up here to the boat. Listen, buddy, I ain't got any food for you. Tell me where the bass are. But now we're fishing a little offshore hydrilla here. It's real patchy. Comes up real clumpy like this. The fish are swimming in between it. Yesterday I was able to come here on a guide trip and late morning like this, and they were biting pretty good, but we had much different weather yesterday than today. It was real cloudy, had a decent wind. We got a good breeze today, so we'll see how they're biting here. This dang gator's not gonna leave me alone. No, he's gonna come right up here next to the boat. What are you doing, little guy? He's a curious gator right there. Trying to fish here, all right? Depending on how they're biting, if they are biting here. I haven't seen any fish yet. Look, what do you want here, man? Look at this guy. There he goes. He's not afraid. Look at him. Look at this gator right here. Good thing he's not big, or else I might be afraid. There's one, finally. This is a smaller one. He's not bad, he's a chunky guy. Took me long enough here. I was beginning to question whether they're biting here or not, if I needed to move. Chunky guy. Alright, looks like that might have been just a one fish and done type thing. Time to move again. Well guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. It was a frog day today, that's for sure. That's what they wanted. That was the best bite. I couldn't really get them to eat a speed worm real good. I thought they were gonna eat that speed worm, but they didn't want to touch that thing later in the day. That's what the other good bite has been on, is speed worms and frogs. It's the frogging time of year though. That's what it's all about, and that's always fun. Even though we didn't catch a big one today, that's still fun watching those fish blow up on it. Yeah, we tried a little offshore stuff. They didn't want to bite offshore later in the day, which I was expecting them to bite later in the day. But anyway, that was it right there. This is the frog, the Terminator frog. This is also the frog that I caught my biggest bass on right here. Terminator black popping frog. Popping frogs tend to be the best frogs here in Toho and a lot of lakes around here.